or whatever excuse I want to put. There's Spider-Man, I'll be right back. How's it going, YouTube? My name's Albert. Now, I've been lifting for a couple years, but I didn't get serious about it or anything until about a year ago. I'm coming up on about a full year of like serious eating, serious lifting. Um, Now, when I say I've only been serious lifting and been serious about it for a year, that means I have been, consistently going to the gym. I have workout schedules that I follow pretty religiously, and I've changed up my diet drastically. I used to be pretty overweight. Not that I'm, anything beautiful now, but it's a lot better than what I was. At least I think. I don't know. Now, that's about as far as my lifting experience goes. As far as my nerdy experience, well, you couldn't tell all my gaming posters, my Rooster Teeth posters. I watch a buttload of anime as well. So, why am I here talking to you? Well, there seems to be this misconception that if you're into nerdy stuff like gaming and anime and stuff like that, then you're usually, you don't spend a whole lot of time lifting, not to take away from any of those guys, but, most people do that are, really thin guys or really overweight guys. Not that there's, whatever. If they're happy like that, I really don't give a shit. That's another video, though. But then you got the other side where you see these lifting guys, these bros, these jack dudes who, they don't play a lot of video games, they don't watch cartoons or anything like that. So that's kind of why I'm here today, and I want to tell you that it's bullshit, and actually there are quite a few guys like that, myself included. Clearly I'm not jacked or anything, I'll keep saying that because I know you guys are going to. But, I'm getting into it. I'm starting to really do my research. I'm starting to really, take it seriously. Now, before I go any further, let me just say, I'm not here to give any kind of lifting advice or diet advice or anything like that. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a pro bodybuilder. I'm just some beginner lifter who wants to make a change. What's the real reason I'm here? Really, I want you guys to join me. This isn't necessarily for, the bigger guys out there or for the guys who are really into lifting. I guess this channel's more for the other side, for those, the guys who feel like they can't go to the gym because they're going to get, bullied or whatever. And I've dealt with a lot of that. Again, another video I'll do sometime. I understand it's nerve-wracking to go in not knowing a whole lot, not being able to do anything. So I'm kind of here to help those guys. Now, if you do want some advice or experience, I will post a link or I'll make another video, some YouTubers you want to go check out. It's one thing to see, all these YouTubers who are huge and say, this is what I used to look like, look at me now, follow this plan. Not to take away from those guys. I have mad respect for all those for you YouTubers out there. I know you guys have put in a shitload of work and you guys are dedicated and you've earned it. I'm not trying to take away from that. Like I said, mad respect for you guys. What I'm trying to say, it's hard to look at that and say, oh, well, it worked for him, it might work for me, and then you follow. What I'm here to do is I want you to follow me in my journey to get there. And I don't mean just sit and watch me. I mean, you can join in. I'm going to point you guys into articles you can go read, YouTubers to go watch. I'm going to share my research and what I learned with you. So I feel like it'll be easier to watch someone get to that point as opposed to watching someone who's already at that point. Here's where I'm starting. I'm starting at, like I said, a year of lifting, and hopefully I stick with it. Hopefully I stick with my diet, my routines, and everything. And you can watch my progress, and I want you guys to send me your progress as well. I want to see how well you guys are doing. That's, I guess, ultimately what I'm trying to do is build a community of these new hybrid bros, hybrid nerds, whatever you want to call them. Guys who are doing both sides, guys who are hardcore gaming. And I've had days where I played 8 hours, 10 hours of Mass Effect without eating. I can't even tell you how many hours I've logged in Skyrim. At the same time, I've spent a solid 2 hours in the gym doing stuff. I've spent an entire day of prepping meals. So I have a good amount of information on both, one side more than the other, obviously, but I'm getting into it. I want to build a community, a safe community, I guess, Planet Fitness, no judging. No, bullshit. There's going to be judging, and you have to learn to live with it. Speaking of which, come at me, trolls. I mean, there's nothing you're going to say that I haven't heard, trust me, so bring it on. I'm going to try and make videos every week. I will probably end up putting more than one a week, at least for now, because I'm on break. I go back to school in a couple weeks, so I might slow down. I'll probably keep it to one video after that. But until then, I'll probably be multiple videos a week. I'm sure I'll bring in friends that'll help me. So all in all, I'm trying to build a community of hybrids, bros and nerds doing the same thing, because I think there's a lot more out there than you guys expect. So keep it here. Like and subscribe if you want. Like I said, join me in my journey. And like I said, I want to know how you guys are doing. Please message me anything. Leave comments, whatever. Oh, last thing, to all the fitness guys out there, if you notice I'm doing something wrong, let me know. send me a message or something. Leave it in the comments. If you see that other people are asking questions and I don't catch it, leave them in comments. Like I said, I'm new. I'm not trying to pretend like I know a whole lot. Like I said, I'm not giving advice or anything. I'm just showing you what I'm doing so you can keep track. Again, thank you so much for guys watching. Like and subscribe. I will see you soon.